2002 Audi A4, replacing fuel pump. Overlooking my garage here. I'm working on here soon rebuilding a new garage. But this is the old fuel pump. It's making a humming noise. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see, it says VW, Volkswagen Jetta. They're same, almost the same. There's some difference in the fuel pumps and stuff like that. This is a new one. Ordered. Got it off of eBay. Hopefully it's, 50-50 chances, ordering stuff off of eBay. Just stuff you do. That's something else here I'm going to replace. An oil level sensor. I don't know if it's hard to work with one hand. Oil level sensor. This goes in the bottom of the oil pan. Then it tells you how your oil level is. It tells your sensor and the pressure. I do believe. I haven't really did too much research, but I know this is bad because the indicators on the dash keep popping out. So just three little screws were replaced. I'll show a video on that later. I'll change the oil and I'll take that out and show you how to replace. But this here is underneath your rear back seat on the passenger side. As you can see, there's a little lock ring. This lock ring here holds it in, but there's also a little rubber gasket in this box. What I ordered with it, this little O-ring that goes on there, it keeps it from leaking. It's one of the things that started leaking fuel. I took it out before, I wanted to make sure what fuel pump I needed, and it's had a rip, so it leaked fuel in here. So I parked it for a while. But this fuel pump got notches in it, little notches right there. It drops in, twists. Drop and twist. See if you can see one right there where it drops and locks. You want to make sure that you're not smoking, don't have anything flammable, anything sparks or anything, because you will still have fuel in there. I got down probably quarter tank or something like that, maybe less than quarter tank. You want to make sure you get it empty. It's hard trying to do this one-handed, especially get it dropped down in there right. I don't think it really matters which way you put it in there, as long as your grooves line up so it can lock in place. Like I said, it's hard to do with one hand here, and especially you can't see what you're doing. Let me just pull this back out for a second and make sure there is not one notch bigger than the other. No, there ain't no notch bigger than the other one. Say that twist. Like I said, it's not easy. Not dealing with one hand. I used two screwdrivers earlier to help get the old one out. The old one was in there for a while, because it was original. So. See if I can pause this and come back here as soon as I get it in. I guess. Alright. I don't know where it got cut off at, but a couple wires right here. See, that's for the fuel float. And I'll hook them up right away. And two little prongs right there. Get my light readjusted so I can see more. These wires will go right back here on this. Connect to these two. Put you on pause here for a second. Okay, I went ahead and put my O-ring back on there so it's sealed up, made sure it all around, no dirt, everything cleaned off of it. Then this will go Put this in here back where it was. You got certain places this will go in. Alright, got that in there. Got that back down in there. Like I said, that goes in there like that. And wire there, but let's go ahead and get this in here. The lock on it. So it won't pop up like it did right there. Gotta be careful with these hoses right here. So I get my light to hold that back. Alright, got the O-ring in. Got the fuel pump in there. Don't got this locked in yet. I will, but the lines here, we'll just push down on there and lock. Make sure they lock, because if not, they'll blow the fuel back. There's another one I stuffed right here. There's a return line. I can get it out of there now. There, got that out. Like I said, they lock on there. Make sure, give them a little pull. Make sure they're locked in there. All I have to do now is put the wiring back on, so the pump will work. And there's a little lock that holds the other little wiring. Somehow I got that underneath my lock there. I use it to pull right out. Like I said, don't pull too hard on your wiring. You don't want to break any of your wiring, because then you have to go back and fix all your wiring. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing there. That's how that goes on there. And that lock goes in there. And I'll take a little screwdriver and tap around on the edge like that. That will lock that fuel pump in place. So I recommend, I know it's real shaky about all this stuff, how I've done it, because it's hard to do with one hand and you don't have nobody here to help. But I'd recommend turning on your fuel pump, make sure all your lines are on, and you know automatically as soon as that turns in, that pump should be on just like that. And you don't have no leaks around your ring here, then you'll be good. What the old one did, why I changed it too, the old one was humming, making a, you know, it was going out, even with a fuel tank. So it was starting to go out. So besides that, I know the video's real shaky because, like I said, it's just one person do it. It goes in, you pick the other one out, it twist it out, pull it all the way out. You put this one in, you go down. Might have to fight it because it's stretched out a little bit and more sturdier. Lock it in, put everything on, and let it pinch and touch it. And everything's on, and you make sure no fuel leaks. You got a plate here goes on with 3 little screws. Seat goes back down in there. Locks in here. Seat belts locks in here. Slides back in there. You know, slides back like that, and it drops that in there and lock. And you're good to go. But you got to make sure you put this back on there, because, and the original screws, if possible, if you don't lose them, because you don't want too long screws. If you do lose them or put new ones in, that go through your fuel tank, then you have to drop your fuel tank. But besides that, you want to make sure that's back on and no rings on it, because this will keep dust and exhaust fumes outside of your car. So I had a little trouble doing this video, but I got it. So next video will be showing how to change that oil sensor thing.